Hi, my name is Michael Smith. I'm a real estate agent in the greater Phoenix area, Scottsdale and Paradise Valley. Today's video, I'm going to give you some market information about the Phoenix condo market in relative strength to the overall market. Recently, what we've seen in the market is a big shift from what we had before, going back a few months. Let's say even go back to March or April, May, when the market pretty much peaked. We're starting to see some big drops in the market. So let's take a look at the data and see what it has to say. So right now in Phoenix, we currently have 322 condos available for sale. Price range, we start out at $115,000 on the low side for a 2-bed, 1-bath, 957 square feet. And then on the high side, $4,295 for a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, 4,800 square feet unit in Phoenix. So that's a big discrepancy in price. So we had 322 units actively for sale, 93 units that are currently under contract. So we had about 28% of the current supply of inventory going under contract. And we could also take a look and we could also check that versus how many close. There's probably a few less closing than are what are currently pending because we do have properties fall out of escrow. An easy way to look at another chart that I use right here, just to give the basic information, is we take a look at this right here, this profile. Now, it's a little bit outdated compared to what the current inventory levels are, but you can see in this chart clearly that the median list price has started to decline. The price of new listings has definitely gone down. Now that's not a great thing to look at all the time because, you know, depending on who needs to sell and who wants to sell. In general, I've owned a lot of condos, and condos generally follow the market at the rear. And when the single family homes kind of hit the bottom, that's when condo sales start to slow down because more people can afford to get into a single family home. Again, look at price per square foot. You can see back here, it was 300 in July of 2022. It was $306, and now we're at $286. Look at average days on market back in July, 32 days. Now we're up to 60 days. Price decreases. 61% of the properties have decreased their price. Right now they're saying, you know, they had current inventory at 700. This is based on the fact that they're including townhomes in this data. Once we saw the mortgage rates, which are currently showing a little over 7%, go up in the 7% range, it really slowed the market down. Back here in late July into August, where we had a dip back below 5%, we saw a huge influx of buyers coming back into the market, and the market jumped up. So that's why we want to take a look at the relative strength of how many are pending versus how many under contract, so that we can watch the ratios to see if there's a change. And again, interest rates are definitely going to affect that. Another thing that you can do is you can go and compare, when you're looking at condos, you can compare Scottsdale relative to Phoenix and just see, you know, if maybe you were looking to buy a condo and prices are dropping and you wanted to move over to Phoenix, from Phoenix to Scottsdale, sorry, you could try that. So let's take a look at the report for Scottsdale real quick in comparison. So in Scottsdale, the average list price, you can see it has come down. It's $499. So it is more expensive in general. The median price of new listings, though, is getting closer to what some of the Phoenix listings were. Price per square foot, you can see it's substantially higher. But again, in Scottsdale, you're going to have more of the higher end condos that are for sale relative. Average days on market is continuing to rise in Scottsdale at the same time. Price decreases are slightly less. You can see the difference in the average median rent when we were comparing Phoenix to Scottsdale. Scottsdale's around $500 or $600 more. So one place that you can search, you can always go to our website. You can put in for an advanced home search where you can pick out all your parameters. Or if you scroll down in here, I have pre-assembled some searches. You could just click on, for an example, Phoenix condos for sale, and then scroll down here and you'll get all the active listings. Now on the lower end price, some of the websites take things differently, but in general, some of the lower priced units are not actually considered condos. They're considered co-ops, and that's going to be very few units, but that's where you have to pay cash for the unit and you have a cooperative ownership in the building. So it's a completely different thing than like a fee simple condo where you have ownership in the unit and you don't have to pay cash, you can get a loan. So anyway, I just want to give you an update on the Phoenix condo market. Take a look at some of our other videos. Please comment below if you have any questions. Tell us what you think about the market in general, and take a look at some of our playlists. We have market reports, we have tips for buyers, tips for sellers, and we just have a lot of videos out there. Thanks for tuning in.